Hello friends, welcome all of you. In this video, we discuss on electromagnetic induction, some important objectives with their proper solutions. So let's see some important objectives based on this topic. First objective is the magnetic flux linked with a coil in Webers is given by the equation phi is equals to thrice t square plus 4t plus 9. Then the magnitude of induced EMF at t is equals to 2 seconds will be. And the options are option A is 2 volt, option B is 4 volt, option C is 8 volt and option D is 16 volt. Let's see how to solve this objective. We know that relation, that is E is equals to minus d phi by dt. So that means minus d dt of phi having the value, it is thrice t square plus 4t plus 9. Taking derivative, we can write E is equals to minus 6t plus 4. Putting the values as per given problem condition in this equation, we can write E is equals to minus 6 into the bracket plus 2 plus 4. Solving this, we have to get the value, it is minus 16. So this minus and this minus becomes the plus. So final answer, it is E is equals to plus 16 volt. So here option D is correct. Let's see next objective. A current I is equals to 10 sine of into the bracket 100 pi t ampere is passed in first coil, which induces a maximum EMF of 5 pi volt in second coil. The mutual inductance between the coils is, and the options are option A is 5 millihenry, option B is 10 millihenry, option C is 15 millihenry and option D is 20 millihenry. So let's see solution. We know that according to Lenz's law, having the equation, that is small e is equals to minus L into the di by dt. So di by dt means 10 into the 100 pi cos of into the bracket 100 by t. So that is L is equals to E divided by di by dt. Putting the values as per given objective condition, we can write capital L is equals to 5 pi divided by 10 into the 100 pi. Solving this, we can write that is L is equals to 5 into the 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. That means 5 millihenry. So here option A is correct. Let's see next objective. A step-down transformer is connected to main supply 200 volt to operate a 6 volt and 30 watt bulb. The current in primary is, and the options are option A is 3 ampere, option B is 1.5 ampere, option C is 0.3 ampere and option D is 0.15 ampere. Here, as per given problem condition, voltage in primary having the value, it is 200 volt. Voltage in secondary having the value 6 volt. We know that power having the relation, that is, it is the multiplication of voltage into the current. So here power out is equals to Vs into the Is. Putting the values in this equation, we can write 30 is equals to 6 times Is. So taking the value of Is, that means solving this equation, we can write Is, that means current in secondary having the value, it is the 5 ampere. So we know that the ratio, that means voltage in secondary divided by voltage in primary is equals to current in primary divided by current in the secondary. So putting the values, we can write it is 6 divided by 200 is equals to IP divided by the 5. Taking outside IP term, that means current in primary, we have the value, it is IP is equals to 0.15 ampere. So here option D is correct. Let's see next objective. A circular coil and a bar magnet placed near are by made to move in the same direction. The coil covers a distance of 1 meter in 0.5 second and the magnet covers a distance of 2 meter in 1 second. The induced EMF produced in the coil. Options are option A is 0, option B is 1 volt, option C is 0.5 volt and option D is none of these. This one is the diagram. Bar magnet moving with velocity v1 and a circular coil moving with velocity v2. Let's see how to solve this objective. Speed of magnet, that means v1 is equals to displacement divided by the time, that is v1 is equals to 2 by 1, having the value it is 2 meter per second. Similarly, speed of the coil having the value, that is v2 is equals to 1 divided by the 0.5. Solving this, we can write it is 2 meter per second. So here v1 also 2 meter per second, v2 also 2 meter per second, that is v1 is equals to v2. So here relative speed between coil and magnet, it is 0. So here option A is correct. Let's see next objective. Two coils P and Q are placed coaxially and carry current I and I dash respectively. This one is the diagram. Coil P having the current I and coil Q having the current I dash. Options are if option A is if I dash is equals to 0 and P moves towards Q, a current in the same direction as Q is induced in Q. Option B is if I is equals to 0 and Q moves towards P, a current opposite in direction to that of I dash is induced in P. Option C is when I is not equals to 0 and I dash also not is equals to 0 are in the same direction, then the two coils tend to move apart. And option D is none of these. This objective is based on our theory knowledge. So here answer it is option number B. That means if I is equals to 0, Q moves towards P, a current opposite in direction to that of I dash is induced in coil P. Let's see next objective. A conducting loop having a capacitor is moving outward from the magnetic field, then which plate of the capacitor will be positive? Let's see, this one is the capacitor plate having A, having B. Options are option A is plate A, option B is plate B, option C is plate A and plate B, and option D is none of these. Let's see the solution. Crosses, see in the figure, crosses linked with the loop are decreasing. So the linked current in it is clockwise, that is from B to A. Hence electrons flow from plate A to plate B. So plate A becomes positively charged. So here option A is correct, that means plate A. Let's see next objective. The ratio of secondary to primary turns is 9:4. If the power input is capital P, what will be the ratio of power output to power input? Given condition it is a neglect all losses. Let's see the options. Option A is 4:9. Option B is 9:4. Option C is 5:4. And option D is 1:1. Solution is, here as per given condition, all losses are neglected. So power out is equals to power in. So here option D is correct. That means the ratio it is 1:1. Let's see the next objective. According to the phenomena of mutual inductance, options are, option A is mutual inductance does not depend on geometry of two coils involved. Option B is mutual inductance depends on the intrinsic magnetic property like relative permeability of the material. Option C is mutual inductance is independent of the magnetic property of the material. And option D is ratio of magnetic flux produced by the coil first at the place of the coil second, and the current in the two will be different from that of the ratio defined by interchanging the coils. This objective is based on our theory knowledge. So here answer it is B. That means mutual inductance depends on the intrinsic magnetic property like relative permeability of the material. So friends, today we discuss on electromagnetic induction with some important objectives with their proper solution. In the next video, we discuss on the new topic having the new objectives with their solutions.